Affiliate equals 5 months, $5 a month Twitch keeps. Dude, like you have to hit $50 to even get paid out by Twitch, and they don't really actually keep anything. Unless if I think you're a big streamer, then they probably take some of your cut. Like technically they take 50-50 from me, but like that's only with subs. So if people like donated bits, I would definitely see way more of it. But honestly, I don't really see like I see people use bits, but I feel like certain streamers people either just donate directly to, or I shouldn't say donate, I should say tip. They tip directly to, or they just use their sub. They just sub to them. You're gonna go blow up the Nether? Are you planning on putting a big hole in the roof that nobody ever uses? Dude, that was gonna be a video, but that's when it really hit me that like my big projects, I would have to no, I believe it changed because when I first got my first payout, like you have to hit $50 and it took me, I think between me getting affiliate and me getting my first payout, they changed it so now you just need to hit $50 to get your first payout. But it could take, like for me it would take months. Okay, this is like actually somewhat consistent. Let's see. And normally I do upload 5 videos a day, but my friends, one of their computers died, so we haven't been able to record Borderlands at all. I shouldn't say their computer died. Their GPU died, and they also happened to be out of a job, so they're using that motivation to get a job before buying a new GPU. This is gonna be real fucking awkward that I gotta kill these guys. I'm at around $30 so far. Yeah, I don't unless you have people sub to you, I really feel like it's hard to hit the 50. And luckily I do have like I think one or like couple of y'all sub to me. Like of course you are Shelly, and then Mac is, so it takes a little bit for me to get up the monies, but I'm also not worried about the monies. Right. So that's more like 10 cents. Hey man, I just need you in like a corner. I can't wait until these guys are gone. It will ease my brain. Probably start here, huh? And then meet up there and then continue on. I'm out. Canadian, I get my first paycheck in March. Okay. Hi guys. How are you? Good? Yeah, man, same. While I'm here, just smack this button. I don't know if this was loaded in, so I don't actually know how much I would have. Not a lot. Well, I guess it was technically doing the kelp first. Oh yeah, I turned on quiet minecarts, so minecarts should never be loud again. Okay, bam, bam. Like what kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I would not understand. Like, I get the hype of watching somebody open Pokemon cards and probably watching a live stream of somebody doing Pogo. Oh, I guess you're doing pocket clips. That's the card game. That's a card game one, right? Okay, yeah. Because I was like, okay, I get that one a little bit because like watching card opening, like watching card pack opening is pretty interesting. Okay, yeah, see, this is pretty fast for what it is. I think I need to get a bamboo farm going and like auto crafting to it. Because the fuel is nice, but they definitely are slow. The promised 64 layer furnace auto smelter. No. Oh my god. This is just the basic bitch auto smelter I know how to do. Hey Reeps, how you doing there, bud? Does anybody else watch the PlayStation? I just want to make sure this is still there. Cool. I also built this in a horrible chunk. Anybody else watch the PlayStation Direct or whatever it's called? Be a bass. Basic bitch auto smelter. That's great. Because if anybody did watch the PlayStation Direct or whatever it's called, I was I was watching it and I was interested in one game. It looked interesting. And then all of a sudden it freaking didn't. I can actually take this path right here. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a cyberpunk GTA style game. And I was like, oh, cool. This will be a cool new single player game I can look forward to. It looks pretty decent. And then I watched the gameplay and I'm like, this kind of looks like ass. It did not look good. I forgot what it's called, but like, I don't know. I might still play it. Though I think it's a PSN exclusive, so well, I was like, it was trailers with some gameplay and it looked interesting. I was like, oh, like a new GTA style game, but then like I watched the fight gameplay and I'm like, all right, this doesn't look that good. And so it like really was because I also like trailers are there to pique interest, but then like, yeah, like watching gameplay, it always like kills it. I didn't have too much of a problem when Cyberpunk came out. I know a lot of people did, but I personally didn't. Hey guys, I gotta have you move here in a second. Move, move, move. Bro just wants to be in my way. He's like, do it. Hit me, you know you wanna. Like, you sure know I do. I also like also play a lot of my games. I also play almost all my games exclusively on console. Ones I plan to record and such. Because that way they always seem way less glitchy. Maybe this does go. Give me 1 second. My mouse like stopped showing light for some odd reason. I guess it's fine. It probably doesn't kill the batteries. Yeah, I moved forward in the gaming world, everybody. I got a wireless mouse. There's a lot of you, I might make a mention of it every so often, a little bit too often sometimes. I typically play, I have 2 PC set up, and so I have 2 mice, 2 keyboards, and I know there's like a switch where it's like a KVM switch where you can like switch it between either PC, but sometimes I'm using both at the same time, like right now, so it's just easier to have a second keyboard and second mouse. But it was, oh, they were like not necessarily getting tangled, but they were getting annoying to kind of try to separate all the time. You know, I figured these would be more even, but they're not. But hey, these are definitely killing it. Are y'all full? You are. But yeah, I bought like a I really like baskless mice. That's like almost exclusively what I use. It's a good I have smaller hands, so it's a good fit for my hand. But I got the baskless V3 hyperspeed with 2.4 hertz. Honestly, like I was always afraid to use a gaming mice, but honestly, they're so good nowadays. It's really hard not to use one. The only thing I didn't realize I had a whole other thing. Only problem I have with it is it takes a physical battery, which is a little crazy. And even if you buy the like built-in battery version, it's like double the price. And I'm like, bro, like probably in the long run worth it. But at the same time, like if a battery, it's like a battery on one, it's like takes one AA battery, and on one AA battery it's like 250 something hours, and I already had a ton of AA batteries from Amazon Basics, so I was like, shit dude, I'll be fine for a while. And it's only on like 68 or 69%, and I think I've been using it a little bit less than a week. Yeah, it's a wireless mouse. I am there's two companies I'm pretty reliable with, always using. That is Razer and Elgato. Those two are I'm just like, I wouldn't really say I'm a fanboy, but it's just one of those things. It's like I treat it like the iPhone family, where I've had them for so long. I'm like, yeah, I have no real reason to switch. I think I tried a Logitech, or not a Logitech, a Corsair keyboard once, and it was okay. I wasn't like a super big fan of it. Sorry, I'm just kind of waiting for this these nether bricks to burn up. I could now realizing that this like turning it down is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes a variety like every time. Like it's pretty fast, don't get me wrong, it is, but I guess because it takes 4 per, there's like holy shit. And the conversion rate's so, like so poor. It's like, hey, one netherrack makes one nether brick, which you need 4 of these to make one nether like brick. It's literally weirdly cheaper to almost make bright red nether brick than nether brick itself. Weirdly enough, I mean, I guess technically my brother is, but my family is actually an Android users. My parents have used Android forever, and like the only time they use Apple is like if their work gives them a phone. I definitely feel like, yeah, I have a plan. It's one of those like distant plans to use one of those in the future, like to build one up and stuff. But I also just don't have a reason to make one right now. I feel like if I ever use anything with a bunch of quartz, that's when I'll want it, because I don't want to have to go dig quartz. And this is like an excessive amount of quartz that I'm going to be using, right? Like here soon, I'll probably make a resin farm, and I'm probably just going to steal the one Ant made off in Cornerstone. I feel like that one will probably work really well.
No problem.